Hello, my viewer. My name is Alice. I participate in building people through positive talk, and the title Talk to Create Life. I am a psychological counselor, and I have had a lot of experience in this work for a period of 10 years since training. And I want to keep sharing some nuggets of what counseling is all about. This day, I want to let you know what to expect from a counselor when you think about him or her. The major work of a counselor to the life of a client is to enable the client understand the resources that he or she has within him. These resources can be used to solve problems that he has. Problems can be solved, they can be coped with, they can be barred from making someone to stagnate in life. Some of the resources people have are time. Another person will have money. Another person will have so many friends. He has social capital. Another person will have spiritual maturity. So we say that the person has spiritual resources. And there are many, many other more. Each person, depending on where you are brought up, your exposure, your education, your personality, the things you like, we find ourselves endowed with the different resources. Now, when a client goes to a therapist, he listens to you and gets to help you gain self-awareness. With the self-awareness, that's when you realize what you have that you can use to deal with the particular issue that brings you to a therapist. When clients come, I realize that most of them feel they're helpless. There's nothing they can do. But that's not true. It's only that they have not understood really what they carry. Everyone carries something very unique. It may look small, but it may not be found in another person who purports to have a lot. And therefore, the small looking resource is really what you need. You don't need those other big things with the different people. What you have is what you need to deal with whatever issues you need to deal with. When a therapist enables you to understand the resources that you have, he again takes you in a journey whereby you are able to see different options. There are many ways, there are many roads that can lead someone to Nairobi town. Many of them. But then we choose one depending on the means of transport we are using, how urgent is the reaching to Nairobi according to you. What else could you be wanting to do on the way before you reach Nairobi? So there are many factors that you use to pick an option. Now, when the options have been explored for you in those discussions with the therapist, you'll get to a point of making a decision. A counselor does not make a decision for you, he supports you through the decision that you take. Of course, what the therapist can support depends on his values also, because a therapist is also a person who is on her journey in this life. He has values, there are things he can do, there are things he cannot do according to his values. So he supports you as you move on to your journey. This is a very big reason why a therapist should not choose for you. And I like bringing it out because there may be some therapists there who want to push you to a certain direction. That should not be the case. Why the therapist cannot choose for you is because for every decision we make in life, there are consequences. The consequences fall squarely on the person who makes a choice. So if the therapist makes a choice for you, he is not in a position to deal with the consequences that comes with the choice that you actually take at the end of the day. It is therefore only fair that He helps you to be aware of your resources. He helps you to see the many options that you can choose in your circumstances. But then you make the decision so that as you make the decision, you're also thinking about the consequences, and um, you are equipping yourself to deal with the consequences. Remember, some of the decisions we make have negative consequences. However, in certain situations, you better suffer some negative consequences than remain with the problem unsolved. With those few remarks, I want to say that I do counseling. You can reach me on my number. Please comment on the comment section and tell me one of the reasons that makes you shy away from going to see a therapist, and then we shall be discussing along those lines. There are people who get into deeper problems. They move from a challenge, then stress, then depression, and then they find themselves in a mental hospital only because they did not look for a counselor so who can help them explore and negotiate and come up with a solution. You are blessed as you continue to follow me and to receive my nuggets on Talk to Create Life and also memories from my rich mother. God bless you.